We're laughing and we're rooting, gonna be a lot of cooling tonight. Ooh, the party's only starting and we're moving and we're grooving together. We're gonna raise the rappers, wanna hear all the laughter, all right. Ooh, yeah. Living it up, bumping and a jiving, living it up, ducking and a diving, living it up, wheeling and a dealing, living it up tonight. Hey, you know old, what's his name, Freddie Griffiths?
Oh, Freddie Griffiths, yeah, you mean that geezer what always does the football poos?
That's right, yeah. He had 8 score draws last week, and it was a record payout of £500,000.
Ah, stone me. Good old Freddie, eh?
Yeah, I was talking to him the other day.
Was ya? Does he reckon it's going to change his life at all?
Oh, definitely, yeah. He reckons that for the rest of his life, he's never ever going to forget to post another coupon. Excuse me, madam, there's a little note there from the gentleman on table 6.
Let me have
Oh, no, darling, it's nothing.
Oh, being funny, is he? I'll sort him out.
No, wait. Are you all right?
Well, that sorted him out.
Oh, darling.
Excuse me, madam, this came with the compliments of the gentleman on table 10.
That's playing silly
No,
devil,
darling,
Dave.
it's not important. Sit, come.
How's he doing?
Oh, great. He'll have them all sorted out by 9. We can have an early night.
You know, isn't it lovely? All these restaurants abroad, they've got all the tables and chairs out on the streets. We've got the same thing where I live, but we call it eviction.
So he says to me, when's half-day closing? I said, all day Monday.
That sounds funny, Uncle Sid.
Hello, Ringo.
Hello, Uncle Sid.
How's tricks?
Oh, can't grumble. Here, can you guess what I'm having?
Ooh, I don't know, son. What are you having?
Oh, that's very nice of you, Uncle Sid. I'll have a large one, please, Dave.
Charming, that, isn't it? Yeah.
I got you there.
What about me and Dave?
What about you and Dave?
Oh, it's very nice of you, Ringo. Mine's a large one. You're a right bear, you, aren't you, eh?
Call you then. That stuck out like a sore...
Like a sore thumb,
Sore
yeah.
thumb, yeah. That was as obvious as a chimney on the...
On the house, yeah.
Nice one, yeah.
Jim'll jinx it, bet he can. Jim'll jinx it, what a man.
I'll jinx it for you.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, dearie, you thought I thought I was going to do is a wee heel. Dearie, welcome to another edition of Jim'll Jinx It. What a busy postbag we've got this week. Dearie, another. We've got a letter here from a young lady called Maisie Trumbull in Ashton-under-Lyne. See that? She's underlined that. He says, well, see that? Well, of course, Ashton-under-Lyne is only 1850 on Intercity Seaver with a restaurant called All Threes. Anyway, Maisie writes, Dear Jimmy, that's me, that is. She writes, can you jinx it for me to appear with Paul Daniels as I think he's magic? Paul Daniels, well, then there's a name to conjure with. Well, dearie me. Ooh, well, now, see, Paul Daniels is a very busy man, what with rabbits up his sleeve and hairs up his nose. See, this is the BBC and I've got an OBE, so we contacted Paul Daniels and asked him if he'd come along to the show, and you see, he's a bit short at the moment. In fact, he's a bit short all of the time. You got that little bit of short? Well, he came along and agreed to sort of see us and join us on Jim'll Jinx It. So big round of applause now for Mr. Paul Daniels. How about that? How's about that? Oh, well, dearie me. Ooh, yeah. Great to see you, whiny wizard, you. Welcome to the show. I've seen all your shows.
Oh, really, James?
Yeah, what's that program called? What's it called, the other one, that show?
Odd Man Out?
Odd Man Out, yeah.
Yes, did you like it?
Not a lot, no. Well, listen, anyway, it's time right now, Paul, to meet this lovely young lady who's written into us on Jim'll Jinx It. Well, welcome Miss Maisie Trumbull. Give her a big round of applause. Maisie, what are you going to do with Mr. Paul Daniels here?
I'm going to enter that cabinet there, and Mr. Daniels is going to make me disappear.
Oh, great.
Yes, and I can see that it's going to take quite a bit of magic. Yes, I tell you what, James, if you would care to just test out the cabinet for us so that the audience know there's no trickery involved.
Do that for. Shall I just check it out?
That's right, and you go.
Oh, gee, it's dark in there. I'm not saying that.
That's right, James, dark and mysterious, right, young lady?
Me?
In you go. That's right. If you would like to get stood standing in there, right. We'll pull the curtain across. Now then, can you hear me?
Of course I can hear you. I'm standing here.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Maisie. Maisie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So far, so good. Now then, James, as you know, I am a mystic, and here, in fact, is Mystique.
Where'd you get that?
I won it in a raffle. These are the jokes, folks. Now then, seriously, James, this is the whole key to the trick because it contains the concentrated power of the universe and it is enriched with marrowbone jelly. So, a quick wave of the magic wand like so. Say the magic words after me.
After me.
No, James, those aren't the magic words. The magic words are abracadabra, abracadoo, hocus pocus, flim flam, floo.
Oh, abracadabra, abracadoo, I'm gonna see you.
Yes, well, that'll do. Now then, James, if you would care to just hold that for me while I give the magic cabinet a magic twirl. But on the other hand, why bother? No, I'll tell you what, James, we will now pull back the curtain and presto. As we say in the film, the lady vanishes.
Oh, see that? She's gone.
That's right.
No, I haven't. I'm still here.
See that, Paul? You've made her invincible.
Thank you.
That's magic. I like that. Well, listen, tell me something. Now then, Paul, Daniels, you wily wizard, you. Would you like to present this Maisie Trumbull with her sort of Paul Daniels dribble jinx that disappeared in the box? Jinx it match.
Certainly, James, with pleasure. Oh, thank you, Maisie. That suits you.
Isn't that great, isn't it? Do you think I could sort of make her reappear?
No, James, you mustn't mess about with the powers of magic.
Come on, you little dwarf.
No, only...
Oh, perhaps you better do it after all.
I can't do it, you great kilted twit. You've gone and broken the wand. I can't bring her back.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Well, that's all we got time for on this week's Jibble Jinx episode. See you next time. See you next week. We'll see you. We're going to go.
Jibble Jinx it. Jibble Jinx it. Jibble Jinx it.
I'll jinx it for you.
I met you first last year on your holiday. You are so sad now, I am so far away. You are a pretty girl, I'm a pretty gay. Now I learn English good so that I can say mi amore, it means to me what's your darling. Mi amore, I have heartburn like the sun. Mi amore, I have bought you many presents. Mi amore, I can't wait to give you one. I tell my friends of love for my English rose. You want a special man, well I am one of those. I love your eyes and lips, I adore your toes. Ask me to choose one thing, then I'll pick your nose. Mi amore, I would swim the highest mountain. Mi amore, just to hear one of your smiles. Mi amore, won't you give me all your loving? Mi amore, oh my sweetheart, give me piles. I miss those little things that you used to do. I hope that you still think of my odd things too. Forevermore the wind of my love blows through. The heart of my bottom blows it straight over to you. Mi amore, I must see you all my heart breaks. Mi amore, for this love it has no bounds. Mi amore, I am waiting just to hear you. Mi amore, say you'll send me £50. Mi amore, I am such a fan of
Jess.
Hi, Vince. What are you doing?
I'm just looking out for my brother. Yeah, I haven't seen him for 25 years.
Yeah, how's that?
Well, he's been away 25 years.
25 years. How will you recognise him?
Well, I won't, but I mean, he'll recognise me, won't he?
What makes you think that?
Well, I haven't been away.
The light is out of order. I'll put you through to the engineer. Eventually. And do you know, it was so embarrassing. Do you know, it was such a noisy eater that when he drank his soup, 3 couples got up to cha-cha.
Here, how long's that directory inquiry call been hanging on?
Oh, only quarter of an hour. We'll leave you a bit longer, eh? Hey, do you know what he says to me? He says to me when he gets me home, oh, I'd love to see you in a 2-piece outfit.
Oh, that's nice.
Slippers. I told him to sling his up.
Oh, I should think so.
Oh, yeah. Well, in the morning, of course.
Oh, you.
Oh, well, no, please. London Directory, can I help you? I'm sorry, madam. Oh, how long have you been waiting? Well, we're frantically busy down here, you know, madam. Now, what number do you want? Glengochlan. I'm afraid that's outside London, madam. Please dial 192. Wasting my blooming time. Anyway, I said to him, I said, the next time you go through that car wash, you can get somebody else to sit on your pillion.
Oh, that's better. You've cut it nice.
Yeah. Directory of Inquiries, can I help you? Which time, please? Glengochlan. Right, sorry, madam. No, it's not that bloody woman again. Now, which number did you want? Oh, you've got the number, but you're having difficulty getting through. 1 minute, I'll put you through to the engineer. Hey, which one of you two wants to be engineer?
Not me, I was engineer last week. Go on, Stan.
Oh, I'll give her one of my voices. Right. Engineer speaking. Yes. Woo! Now, which town was it for, madam? Llangollen. Sorry, what sort of noise? Was it a woo? Oh, yes, mine does that and all. Yeah, have you tried banging the receiver? Yeah. Well, we could send one of our lads round, but he'd only bang the receiver. Yeah, well, if that's what you want, madam, yes. I'll put you on the priority list. Right. Very well, madam. Now, we should have an engineer with you by, what time is it now? 6:30. Oh, well, he should be with you by, Christmas.
I think I'll get my head down.
Oh, I'll finish this and I think I'll join you.
Excuse me.
Oh. Hello, trying to connect you.
Excuse me.
We're terribly busy. Are you from head office?
No.
Oh, what'd you do that for, frightening people like that?
Yeah, what do you want anyway?
Well, I'm a subscriber.
Oh.
I'm sorry, we don't allow the public to witness the might of British Telecom in full swing.
Full swing? Do you realise that in the last week alone I've had 3 crossed lines? I've waited 20 minutes for directory inquiries on at least 5 separate occasions, and I'm still waiting after 3 months for an engineer to come and fix a broken handset. I've never met such total inefficiency.
Red light's on, I'll get it.
Already got it. Emergency, which
what's the
service
red
do you
light for?
require?
That's the emergency service. We don't waste a moment when that light goes
Yes.
on.
How many people in there? 40. Oh, that is serious. Yes, yes. Right, just hang on, I'll be with you.
You're obviously very busy. Perhaps I've been a little hasty in my criticism. I'll let you get on with it.
Sam, what's the emergency?
Rose and Crown run out of beer.
What's wrong with you, Doctor? You can tell me, I can take it.
Well, it's difficult to say.
Don't beat about the bush, Doc. Just tell me straight.
Well, you've got hemilithippy. Millimithipy. I said it was difficult to say.
Hey, night before last.
Oh, yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning. Mike Baldwin knocking on my door.
Oh, never.
Banging.
Never. What did you do, Vera?
Hey, well, eventually I had to let him out.
Sid, I know you turned over that jewellers in Peckham, and what's more, I'm going to prove it.
Yeah, we'll prove it.
Yeah, prove it.
I'm going to go over that shop with a fine-tooth comb, and sooner or later I'm going to come up with your prints.
Oh, you'll be lucky.
Yeah, you will be lucky. Because from the time we threw the brick through the window to the time we escaped down a fire escape, we never took our gloves off once. Did we, Uncle Sid?
No, sir, not once.
Not once.
Mr. Geronimo Jr. Mr. Geronimo, now... You've been unemployed for, what, 5 years now, I understand?
Yeah.
Well, we've got good news for you. We found you a job. 15,000 a year. How's that?
Well, 15,000?
Yes.
No, I'm not really interested.
But you want to make a lot of money, don't you?
Well, not really, no.
Well, why ever not?
Well, what would you do with all the money?
Well, you could buy a car.
I can't drive.
Well, save all your money then.
Well, what's the point of that?
Well, if you saved all your money, you could retire.
What would happen then?
Well, if you retired, you wouldn't have to work again.
I'm not working now.
The Adventures of Barrett Holmes. The Case of the Phantom Police Killer.
I knew your husband well, madam. We're in the same division at Scotland Yard some time ago.
Why would anybody want to kill my husband, Inspector Mortgage?
Oh, a policeman has many enemies, madam.
Well, I do hope his killer will be brought to justice.
Oh, he will be, madam, and to this end I have summoned the assistance of one of the greatest detectives in the world.
Who?
The great Barrett Holmes. He'll be here ere the cock crows. Constable Bovis, admit Mr. Holmes.
Very good, sir.
Now, I know it's no consolation, madam, but there's been a spate of London police killings of late, so you're not on your own.
But I am now.
Mr. Barrett Holmes, sir.
Good morning, gentlemen. Madam.
May I present the great Barrett Holmes and Dr. Wimpy. This is Inspector Taylor Woodrow's widow.
Madam Taylor Woodrow, please accept my deepest constructions.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Is this the body, Inspector?
Yes, Holmes, a strange chain of events. In order to flush out any clues, I've removed his clothes and sent them down the laboratory.
Good, good. So I can expect the result at your convenience. I think I'll take a look.
Ooh, it's a gruesome sight, sir. I hope you're of strong stomach.
I'm not easily upset, Inspector. Good God. You wouldn't think he was dead. There's plenty of colour in his cheeks.
The head's this end, Holmes.
I must change this tobacco. So, the Phantom Police Killer strikes again, eh? Any leads?
Well, he was attached to Dog Division.
I don't think my husband was a very popular man, Mr. Holmes.
Nonsense, madam. His bark was worse than his bite. I'm saddened to see that your husband did not enjoy the fruits of a long retirement.
Oh, thank you for your kind words, Mr. Holmes.
However, I'm gladdened to see that you have fully recovered of late.
In what way, Mr. Holmes?
It's obvious to me that you've spent many a weary hour with your head buried in the pages of an interesting novel. Yes. Whilst... You see, I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. Yes. And you've obviously spent the entire daylight hours exercising your green fingers in the garden.
Amazing! How the devil did you deduce that, Holmes?
Elementary, my dear Wimpy. Note how strained Madam's eyes appear. An affliction bestowed upon a bookworm who reads under a poorish nightlight. And... oh, yes. Yes. Do I detect the aroma of a certain substance used as a growing aid when cultivating a fine English rose? Am I correct, madam?
No, I mislaid my glasses, hence the reason my eyes are tired. I detest gardening, and I think I trod on something in the stables.
Fooled you there, Holmes.
Shut up, Wimpy. Oh, that'll be the door.
Amazing.
I'll get it.
It's probably a male boy.
What makes you think that, Holmes?
Have you ever seen a female boy?
This note was just delivered by a cabbie.
Handsome?
Quite attractive, yes.
Good Lord. This note, it's addressed to you, Mortgage. Mortgage. This will astound you, man, not to mention Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard?
I told you not to mention it. Read the note.
You will die tonight at midnight. This note is for me.
Exactly. Gentlemen, I believe we're about to meet the Phantom Police Killer. Shall we say a gentleman currently serving in the force, Shall we say, a copper who is not happy with his lot?
A copper who is not happy with his lot.
Gentlemen, let's deal with matters at hand. Inspector, your life has been threatened. Now, you must think, man. You must think of anybody, in or out of the force, who may bear a grudge against you, no matter how trivial. Think, man.
Well, I once had a man and his 5 sons hanged, but I don't think the wife bore any malice towards me.
You'd be surprised, Inspector. Some people get upset at the slightest thing nowadays.
Great Scott, Holmes, you don't think it's the work of a maniac?
No, Wimpy, a madman.
Ah, could be a schizophrenic.
I'm in 2 minds about that.
Holmes, it's almost midnight.
Yes, don't panic, Wimpy. You see, Inspector, I have already established many facts regarding the villain's character. A, he is in fact the policeman himself. B, he works with you in your own department. C, he obviously bears a grudge against the force. H, by the erratic style of his handwriting, I would ascertain he is of a nervous disposition. K, he knows every inch of London, every nook and cranny. Quiet, Wimpy. W, in order to kill his victims, he crept up behind them, so he's obviously trained in combat. Not now, Wimpy. Wait till the inspector's gone.
Will Barrett Holmes turn round in time to find he's being strangled? Or will he too become another fatal victim of the Phantom Police Killer? Don't miss next week's exciting Adventures of Barrett Holmes.
We're a folk group and we're hearty, and we all come from up in Liverpool, and we all wear cuddly sweaters, all the same. I've a big one, I've a small one,
And I get to wear the coloured one.
and they're all made by Marks and Spencer, and they all look just the same. And we're ancient, really past it, and we should be put out to grass, but we still go right on singing, just the same. You can hear us nearly every time you turn the television on, and you'll know us when you hear us, 'cause we always sound the same. And the folk songs that we sing you are nearly as old as all of us, and we sing them, and we sing them, and we sing them all the time. First I sing one, then I sing one,
And I sing a Caribbean one.
and they all go on forever, and they all sound just the same.
I can play this.
I can play this,
And I get to blow a bit on this.
and I'm big and do the talking, 'cause I can't play anything. So think we're lovely, 'cause they're nearly all as old as us, which means they're deaf as donkeys, so they never hear us sing. And we're smiling, always smiling, till it makes you want to scream at us. And we're smiling, 'cause we're earning lots of money, to be frank. I've a white smile,
I've a bright smile.
And I've got the whitest smile of all.
now we're smiling all the way down to the bank. We're a folk group and we're hearty, and we really get up your nose. And if you think when you die you will escape us, think again, 'cause the angels always friends us, and they sound just as grim as us, and like us they keep on singing on forever. Amen.
We're rocking and we're rolling to the music on the Rare Abbot Madhouse. We're laughing and we're rolling 'cause there's been a lot of filming tonight. We're shiving and we're skiving and we're moving and we're grooving together. We're gonna raise it up as one to hear a lot of laughter, all right.
Rare Abbot is appearing in Little Me at the Prince of Wales Theatre, London.
Ducking and a diving,